The Industry 6.0 has arrived, are you ready? Industry 6.0 is completely changing the mathematical modeling of artificial intelligence. Now we can talk about orchestration of swarms of cognitive robots, and living industrial ecosystems. These two terms are new to most people, including scientists, even though they date back at least 15 years. Digital industrial revolutions. Today, the evolution of industrial revolutions is conceived as Industry 4.0 is a consequence of the invention of the digital computer and digital automation. Its origin may be in 2011, and the result is digitalization and interconnectivity, smart factories, that is, cyber-physical systems. Industry 5.0, the first mentions date back to 2015, is humanization and close collaboration between people and cyber-physical cognitive robots based on artificial intelligence. The transition from Industry 4.0 to Industry 5.0 represents a paradigm shift. We move from an approach focused exclusively on technological efficiency to one that prioritizes human value, sustainability, and resilience. While Industry 4.0 sought to interconnect machines so that they could make autonomous decisions, Industry 5.0 seeks to make these machines work with people to enhance their creativity and well-being. Formally introduced by the European Commission in 2021, this revolution does not replace the previous one, but complements it under three fundamental concepts. Human centrism: technology should serve people, not the other way around. It focuses on improving the health, safety, and job satisfaction of workers. Sustainability prioritizes circular processes that reuse resources, reduce environmental impact, and respect the planet's limits. And resilience, the industry's ability to withstand and adapt quickly to global crises, such as pandemics or supply chain disruptions. Industry 6.0 currently has no date, as it is considered a visionary and conceptual phase that is still being defined, but which is based on intensive artificial intelligence. Total autonomy, biological symbiosis and industrial systems that function as living organisms. There are already examples of this situation, as is the case with smart grids and the Internet of Energy. Industry 6.0 focuses on the total symbiosis between humans, machines and biological systems to create living, regenerative and deeply ethical industrial ecosystems. Unlike its predecessors, it does not seek only efficiency or collaboration, but an integration where technology self-organizes and evolves along with society. The fundamental pillars are integration of mathematics and artificial intelligence, to produce artificial general intelligence, AGI, with the ability to understand, learn and apply knowledge in any intellectual task, in the same way, or even better than a human being. Human-machine biology symbiosis, fusion of human intuition, advanced artificial intelligence, and biological systems, such as self-healing materials or neurocognitive interfaces. Cognitive and proactive autonomy, transition from predictive maintenance to self-regulation and regeneration. Systems not only detect faults but are reconfigured to avoid them altogether. Regenerative sustainability, beyond reducing environmental damage, systems are designed to actively restore and enhance ecosystems through real-time circular economies. And ethical and conscious governance, AI incorporates moral reasoning and transparency, ensuring that autonomous decisions are aligned with human values and planetary well-being. The technologies related to Industry 6.0 are mathematical modeling, translation of real-world problems into a mathematical language, such as formulas, equations, or graphs, to understand, analyze, and predict behaviors of complex systems. Generative AI and AGI, co-creation of workflows and autonomous design of products based on abstract objectives. Quantum computing, massive data processing for optimization of ultra-complex supply chains and molecular simulations. Human digital twins, HDT, virtual replicas that simulate not only physical processes, but also emotional and cognitive dynamics of workers. Internet of Everything, I/O, and 6G, ubiquitous and ultra-low latency connectivity that enables the orchestration of swarms of cognitive robots and devices on a global and even spatial scale. Industry 6.0 focuses on the symbiosis between humans, machines and biological systems to create living, regenerative and deeply ethical industrial ecosystems. Unlike its predecessors, it does not seek only efficiency or collaboration, but an integration where technology self-organizes and evolves along with society. Industry 6.0 is changing the mathematical modeling. Now we can talk about living industrial ecosystems, and orchestration of swarms of cognitive robots. This has led to the fact that, if desired, modeling in Industry 6.0 is autonomous, without human participation or coordination problems. Industry 6.0. A swarm of artificial intelligence algorithms, that is the orchestration of swarms of cognitive robots on a global scale. Living industrial ecosystems that act autonomously, making their own decisions, and reaching agreements with other living industrial ecosystems, to ensure the optimality of the living industrial ecosystems network. One of the most impactful changes occurs with the arrival of the Internet of Things, IoT, which began to change the models that ran at discrete frequencies, such as days, weeks, months, for real-time models. It can be said that in Industry 6.0 all models work in real time, so that the world reacts distributed and online, for all IoT connected systems. For static systems, the methodology is also valid, but the world is dynamic. In 2020 there was already an awareness that the impact of industrial revolutions could be negative, and that this is apparently still happening. Digital natives are the first children with a lower IQ than their parents. This originates in the scientific gap that is forming. One aspect that becomes fundamental is the lives of professional people. Although professional development normally evolves to its maximum level at the end of university. However, it is common for professionals to lose knowledge during the exercise of their work and reach low levels of useful scientific knowledge. In the example, after high knowledge developed at the university, the actual exercise is limited to Excel, which is fundamentally arithmetic. This is another barrier that must be overcome. Now GPT is the intelligent, and super-fast, consultation of what is recorded on the internet, which limits many professionals to this knowledge. The difference between a scientific life and a real and ordinary life generate a big chasm, not a gap. In the same way, entering Industry 6.0 generates an abyss with respect to the other digital revolutions. There are now in the world machines that think, that learn, and that create. Moreover, their ability to do these things is going to increase rapidly until, in the visible future, the range of problems they can handle will be coextensive with the range to which the human mind has been applied. In the book Human Problem Solving, wrote by Alan Newell and Herbert Simon. Thank you very much for your attention.